All right. So we're live. So I really don't know how to say this, but I'm back, proudly back, and wow. um, I haven't uploaded in like a while, and just to explain how long that while was, the last time I posted, Liverpool haven't won the league. They haven't won the league. And then a madness happened. Everybody thought we wouldn't win the league, and then, welcome to 2020. We did it after so long. Definitely proud of the squad. Congratulations to Jurgen Klopp and the rest of the squad for making us fans proud. Like, we've honestly waited a while. Without him, we would have never won so much trophies. Also known as 4 trophies so far, which isn't that much, but we'll get there. We'll get there. He'll definitely get there. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't posted in a while. I really don't know what to say, but yeah, that's it. That's honestly it. This video is probably gonna be a long one because why not? Just why not? If you hear droplets, I'm very very sorry. That's what from it's from the outside. It's droplets are literally hitting my air conditioner for some reason, and my air conditioner isn't even on because I really don't want no interruption on the audio. So yeah, and that's about it. Anyway, now I actually have some topics planned for this. Unlike last video, last video was actually one of the first videos I honestly didn't cringe at. It was a video that I was kind of proud of when I looked back at it. Like, when I looked back at all my videos, and I mean like all of them during, like, I actually watched them today, just like a couple hours ago today, and I was just like, wow, these, like, most of my videos were horrible, horrible. And then my last video, I'm just like, this video's actually pretty good. It's actually, it's decent. It's not bad. It's not that bad. And then, the reason why I looked back on all of them was because when in one of my posts, my girlfriend reminded me of my username and how long I had it in Minecraft. So I went back to my old channels to see what happened, and well, not to see what happened. Well, all of them got demonetized because, well, not demonetized. I really don't know what to say, honestly. They didn't get demonetized. They more likely just got, you know, their comments have been shut down because I was a kid and I was like 8. One of the videos actually have 300 views, which is the highest view tally I actually ever got. Insane, my guy. And when I really don't know what to say. Those videos were so bad. Honestly, the worst videos I could have made. And I'm glad I'm actually becoming a better creator time by time. That means I'm just improving. That's about it. And alright, now let's get to the topics I'm planned for. One topic that I really wanted to talk about is the 6ix9ine, and well, yeah, just the 6ix9ine thing, which he finally got out of jail, which I personally believe that he should have deserved more prison time, but that's just my opinion. But like, honestly, I really don't know what to say anymore when it comes to 6ix9ine. Like, he's the type of guy that would do anything. He can murder a guy, like he can murder your brother, and you would still somehow support him. Well, not you directly. I'm not talking to you, the viewer, directly like that. I mean, like, anyone, alright? He can murder someone. He can quite literally, he can do any bad thing, and people would still support him. Honestly, when I don't know what her name is. I think it's Melanine Martinez or something like that. When she was accused of raping her best friend, if I get demonetized, then I wouldn't honestly care because I'm making no money from this. When she was accused of raping her best friend, everybody decided to cancel her just like that, and her music isn't even successful anymore because ever since that happened. And 6ix9ine, you look at him, he's breaking records. He's breaking records in the hip hop industry, which like kind of pisses me off a bit because he's really done some bad things. You know, I believe he had a sexual relations with a 13-year-old girl, and I'm just like, are people really gonna support this pedophile? And and the media said yes to that. You know, like all the hype, all the things he's been getting. You know, all the support. That's a big yes to my question. People would really support this man over everything. All right, over. Oh, actually, he could do anything, and anybody would support him. Which is just, I don't know anymore, man. Honestly, I really just don't know anymore. It's just got kind of dumb. And one thing I want to say right now, I actually don't know. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. This is gonna come out of nowhere in the blue, nowhere out of the blue. When is Raccoon Eggs gonna come back? Honestly, man, like Raccoon Eggs is like one of my favorite YouTubers, and he's probably the one that inspired me to make commentary videos like this, because even though he made like those funny CSGO videos and Rust videos like Fitz did, and Smitty and the others, but for some reason he and Leafy somehow inspired me to make these type of videos, which I don't know, but I'm glad Leafy is back, because yet again he's one of my inspirations for becoming a commentary channel. He kind of formed the humor that I have today. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And now the next topic I want to talk about is the presidential election. Now, okay, I'm not gonna say I don't want to get into politics that much, but I just want to get into politics because I just want to. Anyway, I feel like this presidential election is almost as bad as the last. It's almost as bad as the last, the last one was Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Now we have Joe Biden and Donald Trump, which honestly, I don't know what to say. Joe Biden, if you don't know who he is, he was the vice president for Barack Obama's run, which honestly I really don't know much about. And just knowing that, or oh my god, by the way, I do have a cat, so if you hear a meow or purr or something like that, that's just her doing her thing. Okay, back to the topic. Just looking at Joe Biden's campaign and what he's been like doing and all that, I feel like I don't know I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know, but he's quite literally kind of like Donald Trump, you know? Like, I feel like both Republicans and Democrats are just, they're both too, they dominated for too long, Like, they've dominated for like the past 200 years of this country. And I'm just like, are we ever gonna like have a change in this country that might actually bring good to it? Because this country's kind of going into dump, Like, this country isn't, becoming a good country. It's most only turning a bad country, and it's just terrible, Like, we're evolving just backwards, like that PewDiePie meme. But that's all I wanted to talk about. That's all I wanted to talk about the whole Donald Trump and Joe Biden thing. But I wanted to also talk about I believe that Dr. Disrespect. I don't know. I'm kind of forgetting all the topics now. I'm just making them up. I'm going full out, like I said in the last video. I'm going full out freestyle here. or full out just no minded. The Dr. Disrespect situation with Twitch, I honestly feel like that was also stupid. Just like the presidential election, this is also pretty stupid. You know, that was really stupid. Twitch apparently said that Dr. Disrespect did something so bad, not even on their platform. Like, he did it outside the platform, and that somehow got him banned. And I'm honestly, I'm there surprised knowing that he got banned, because he's like, I believe, one of the biggest Twitch streamers on there. And when Twitch banned him, I'm honestly just like, why? Why? You lost another one of your streamers. You've lost Shroud, you lost Ninja, you've lost, and now you lost Dr. Disrespect. Like, why would you do that? You're just making your own streaming site look horrible, you know? And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the Dr. Disrespect thing. Now I kind of want to get into the Pokimane thing that's been going on as well. Pokimane, I really have nothing to say about her. Not nothing to say, more like, I think everything has been said in all the commentary videos already. She's really been a massive hypocrite, you know? Like, I believe she lost her sponsors recently, and I believe it was because of the Leafy thing as well. When Leafy made a video on her, I honestly got excited. I quite literally, man, I jizzed my pants knowing that he made a video on, you know, Pokimane, because the reputation he has, it hypes up his videos even more for me. I don't know, but that's just me. Like, it makes his videos so much better knowing that he's like one of those YouTubers that was apparently a cyberbully, but I don't know, he got that bag and then he left, and now he's trading stocks, which I'm gonna have to get into soon enough. Well, I'm already into it, and after this I'm gonna practice how to trade stocks. Anyway, I believe that Pokimane has definitely deserved all the criticism she got. And the fact that she's like, no, she's not a Twitch thought. There's no way. She's nowhere near like a Lidity, you know? Like, she's not like that. She's not like, she doesn't abuse her cats or something. Like, I believe she's done nothing to violate the Twitch system. She's been a massive hypocrite, though. Even though, yeah, she's been like a really massive hypocrite. And, you know, she once tried taking out somebody's sponsors. I forgot the YouTuber's name, but yeah, she actually did take away some his sponsors. And what else was I gonna say? Wow, I'm forgetting so much. Like, I'm having like the biggest brain farts in this video. Like, this is just me turning into Joe Biden right here. This is should just be called Jerry turning into Joe Biden. Like, honestly. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that she's just a massive hypocrite. Even though, I'm not giving that much explanation towards it. She's being a massive, now I'm gonna give explanation now. She's being a massive hypocrite because, one, she's able to, like, you know, criticize other YouTubers, and for some reason, her criticizing other YouTubers is perfectly fine, but when another YouTuber criticizes her, you know, she gets all mad and she tries to go after their sponsors and all that. And the thing is, the video that guy made, I watched that video. It was actually a pretty good video. I just don't remember the YouTuber or the name of it. It's a great video. It's like about simps and all that. It was honestly probably one of the best videos I've watched on recent YouTube, because YouTube has really been turning into garbage, same as Instagram. But it was probably a great video. It was about simps and all that. I honestly believe that she had no right to take away his sponsors the way she did. and she also had no right to also complain about somebody stealing her videos, all right? Her own videos, apparently stealing her videos or her streams on Twitch and uploading to them on YouTube. Meanwhile, all she does in her streams is react to videos while eating. You know, she does nothing to her own stream to make it entertaining. Like the video is there just for you to like watch her eat, you know? Oh wow, my cat is laying down right next to me. Like she randomly just came up and just flat out just went on my arm. Alright, you're not dead, you're alive. Anyway, um I honestly believe okay, I think that I believe everything at this point. Okay, now I wanna move into the next topic, which is PETA. Yeah, PETA. They went into an Animal Crossing game, and okay. I don't know. I don't play Animal Crossing because I don't like own anything that could play Animal Crossing in the first place. So yeah, but it's it looks like a nice game. It looks wholesome. Like it looks like an actual good game. You know, I would play it. I would honestly play it. But what PETA did, I believe they went into some like fish tank thing and in what's it called in Animal Crossing, and they said, oh, free the fish or something. Meanwhile, it's just a video game. Honestly, I'm just like, why would you do that if it's just a video game? It's like these fish aren't even real. They're they're virtual on your screen, and you're just gonna say, oh, free the fish. Meanwhile, they are quite literally just they're dead already. They never existed in the first place. So how are you gonna free them? Well, what is freeing them gonna do? Like you just ruin the purpose of the game. That's all I wanted to say on that. PETA is just I really don't know what to say. It's one of the worst companies to ever to exist. They're also massive hypocrites. Meanwhile, they're the same people, all right? They're the same people who say, "Oh, save the animals," but yet again, they've killed more animals themselves than they saved them. I believe they kidnapped a dog away from like a whole family, and they tortured that dog until that dog quite literally, sadly passed away. Like honestly, like what? Why do people still support PETA? Honestly, like me talking about it right now is a massive dub for PETA just because they use their stuff as shock value, that like, all right, so let's say I do something, all right? If you guys don't know what shock value is, I'm going to explain it now. And okay, how do I explain? All right, let's say I do something, all right? I do something that shocks the whole world, okay? And I gain a following after that. All right? And if I keep doing that, if I keep doing something that shocks people and people keep falling into it, then honestly, then that's just shock value. I didn't explain it that well, but if you want a quick explanation, just search it up yourself, all right? My bad for me stuttering too much. This is like I should honestly get a script or something, But I'm just gonna stick to the way it is right now. And yeah, that's about it. So I also want to get into the whole COVID-19 and the whole um uh China Communist Party thing, and Russia as well. More politics, yay. So COVID-19, honestly, like, came from China, probably one of the worst diseases we've seen in a while, and I believe that, and all of a sudden, Russia, comes out with a vaccine, even though their vaccine hasn't really been tested at all. They just honestly, they only they only put that vaccine out just so they could be like one of the first countries to like put out a vaccine. I would have no problem with Russia, just putting a vaccine. If the vaccine actually works, then that's amazing. That would be amazing. But if doesn't, then they really played themselves, because countries actually, I believe one country, I don't know, like I keep forgetting my research, but one country bought like billions of those vaccines, even though it really hasn't been tested yet. So why would you buy something that really can't be trusted or hasn't been in use yet? I believe, yeah, Russia doing Russia things. That's about it. And the Chinese Communist Party, ever since George Floyd's death, and the whole Black Lives Matter movement has been into effect. You're just like, it's like I've been so into things, like so into like what's going on around the world, and then I went into China, not like went into the country China, like I just searched them up and see what's going on there, and apparently, Muslims and Christians are getting killed based on their belief, and they're getting put into concentration camps like the same way the Jews were in concentration camps in Nazi Germany in the 1940s 30s. But apparently people really care about what's going on. What people care about what's going on in one place and what's going on around the world. And yeah, like no one's really talked about it that much, and I feel like that should actually have some light shed on it. And both Russia and China are actually trying to rig the whole election. And the way they wanted to rig the election, well, I wouldn't say completely rig it. They try to alright, so Russia is with Trump and China is with Biden, because during Obama's presidency, Obama and Obama and Biden both really had good relationships, or good relations with China. And when Trump came in, all the things that Obama and Biden did kind of looked useless when Trump suddenly just stopped favoring China. And it was I don't know why Trump doesn't like China. Well, actually, I think everybody knows why, but honestly, that man hates China so much. It's honestly kind of concerning. Like, does he hate the government or does he hate the people? Honestly, he called the entire country a virus. He didn't even call it COVID-19. He didn't call it the coronavirus. He called it the China virus, which was honestly, I don't know what to say to that. I found that funny, because I'm just like, this is who we have as president? This man that doesn't even know the name of the virus and decides to just call it after the country? Like, what if alright, let's say a disease came from America, alright, and someone from China, alright, called it the American virus. How would the American people react? Like, nobody would like that. Nobody would like their country to be called a virus. It's like, it's I guess kind of racist, and two, that makes no sense. Honestly, that makes no sense. Just because it came from a country doesn't mean you should name it after the country. Like, actually, yeah, you guys get my point. But China has also discovered a new disease. It's just called, it's a tick, and it has no name, but it's a tick-borne virus. So like ticks get onto you and you just die. All right, and I swear, the Chinese government is honestly one of the worst. They don't know how to take care of their people. They kill their own people, despite you know them being their own people. It's Chinese government is honestly the worst, and I believe we can all agree on that. Hopefully, if you're gonna go against it, I might actually see you as a bad person. And yeah, it's honestly just so weird, you know. And the way they've been, okay, I believe I didn't answer it yet. If I did answer it, I'm sorry. But the way these countries, Russia and China, are trying to rig it is by making posts and all that on, I believe, on social media and into like the big medias themselves, and saying why you should vote for this person, or they would put like a bad spotlight on like Trump for say, right? Put a bad spotlight on Trump, and China would no. China would put a bad spotlight on Trump, and Russia would put a bad spotlight on Biden. And for some reason, I believe Russia don't like Biden because one, I believe during Obama's campaign, or not campaign, I mean like full presidential reign, he things with China weren't. I mean, not China. I'm getting so confused. Things with Russia weren't that, you know, good. They were kind of like that's some beef, but not like some major beef. And Iran is also trying to like make people vote for Biden too because that's self-explanatory now, is it? I think what happened in January was probably the start of 2020. That showed that should have been a warning sign that 2020 was going to be the worst year in human existence. And wow, how far we have come. If you're watching this video and you're alive, just know that you're probably one of the luckiest humans to ever be alive. And if you ever, if you lost someone due to the virus or something like that, condolences to your family and all that, because I've lost my grandpa and I really don't want to get into it. Don't want to be begging for attention that much. But yeah, condolences to you and your family, and that's about it. Hope you're doing fine though. And the people who are also watching this, I hope you're doing fine as well. Hope everything's fine at home. I'm just here trying to entertain you guys and trying to, put a nice spotlight. Not try to bring some topics and talk about it. Like if you would love to, I would love to start a debate in the comments, despite having like only 19 subscribers. I had 20, but someone decided to unsubscribe. Whoever did that, I'm going to go to your house. I'm gonna pull out a nice Glock, and I'm gonna be nice to you, and I'm going to shoot your wall. All right, and you guess what? This is the worst part about it. I'm not gonna pay for your wall damages. You're gonna get a full new wall yourself. All right, so yeah, that's your problem, not mine. And so anyway, I believe there's like two more topics I want to talk about, and one of them is definitely not definitely. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I honestly don't know what I want to talk about. Like I'm so confused most of the time. Um oh yeah, the death of like some I believe T-Series star that didn't get enough praise for after he died. You shouldn't like glorify, not glorify, more like how would I say it? It's more like people shouldn't disrespect somebody when they die. When like they were a good person, like don't like disrespect them like that. And like T-Series pisses me off like as well. The fact that T-Series, one of their like biggest stars, died from suicide. From a matter of fact, all right, suicide. Like he quite literally killed himself, And I'd rather not get into that. Um, but he did, and the fact that they didn't like notice it or talk about it, like it's so surprising. The fact that they didn't even wish like condolences to his family. They did nothing. They did nothing to support his family. They did nothing. And it's sad. It's honestly sad knowing that a company like that is of the probably the face of YouTube, the most subscribed YouTube channel, doesn't even care about their own doesn't even care about their own people. It honestly shows that they only care for the money. Like, like me, I honestly only care for the money too, Like, I'm all about chasing that bag, but if you're really gonna ignore a death like that to a man that's done so many good things in India, then that's levels of messed up, Like, that's levels of messed up. Like, that's something. I don't even know why T Series is still a thing. It's really messed up. Like, honestly, condolences to his family. I hope everything's okay. I'm over there in India with his family and all that. Wow. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to say on that. But I believe we're gonna reach the end of this video in like 3 to 4 or 5, well, like 5 to 7 minutes. But yeah, it's that last topic. It's kind of tough. So let's just gonna switch it on. All right, now, why I got PES gameplay over FIFA should be explanatory by itself. PES is okay. I don't care if you at me or not, but PES is better than FIFA. And one, because it's more complex. Two, because the graphics are insane. Like, the players actually look like players, like the actual players. Three, three, it's so smooth. Well, not perfectly smooth. Like, the gameplay itself is also so realistic. Like, it's like it's better than FIFA. It's not where you shoot and then you pray. In FIFA, you just shoot and you pray. Like, you just shoot and pray. You hope for the best. You're just like, oh my god, if I don't score this, then I'm done for. In PES, there's actual tactical battles going on. Like, you do a couple passes and boom, done. And you practically won. Like, you need to be like, you have to do some Pep Guardiola stuff in PES. And okay, now I want to talk about football. Now I got a chance here. So, yes, I believe, yeah, yesterday Lyon beat Man City, which I bet it if Lyon didn't beat Man City, I would have to smack a pigeon. Well, yeah, if Lyon lost, I would no. If Man City lost, I would have had to smack a pigeon, and Man City lost. So if I post a video on YouTube smacking a pigeon, I'm sorry. I'm honestly sorry. And yeah, it was mental. That game was mental. Honestly, mental. Same with the oh my, yo, I laughed so hard after looking at this scoreline. When I got home, I watched the game, and all I had to do was just laugh. It was the Barcelona Bayern game. I swear that game was insane. I'd never seen such a horrible performance by Barcelona. Okay, like in 5 to 10 years, we're gonna go like, oh, how did this Barcelona team lose 8-2 to Bayern Munich? I wouldn't know either. I wouldn't know either in the next 10 years. But that was such a great game. Like, wow, such a great game. Atletico Madrid lost to RB Leipzig. Honestly, I called it on my Instagram story. I said Leipzig was gonna win, but nobody believed me, just because they knocked out Liverpool. Ha ha ha. Who's laughing now? Winning the Champions League is only for elite clubs, and I believe only one club in the semifinals is actually a Champions League winner. So yeah, suck on that, you knobheads. Anyway, oh wow, my nose is getting stuffy. Jeez. Anyway, I feel like that should I guess, somewhat conclude the video. I mean, it's been a great video so far. I've enjoyed making this, and all I want to say right now is that I hope you guys are actually doing fine. Stay home, all right? Stay home during these times, even though I'm not, staying home and all that. Like that, I shouldn't be like a role model to you, Like, I really shouldn't. I'm probably the worst role model that you can possibly follow. But just stay home, because it's better than not staying home. Staying home is the safest way for someone to not get infected by the virus, which I don't want anyone ever to get infected by the virus, even if you're my worst enemy, because honestly, that's just evil. But yeah, anyway, that concludes the video, and yeah, peace out.